Hey there everyone. Today let's dive into a fascinating topic that goes beyond just our everyday choices and into the realms of history and theology. We're talking about minimalists versus maximalists. So who are they and what do they believe? First off, these terms aren't just about how much stuff you own. They also apply to two distinct groups in theology and religious studies. The division between these groups is super clear. Minimalists do not accept the historicity of the Bible. They believe the biblical texts are tales of fiction, written by human elites to control the masses. They even think the Old Testament was penned in the 5th to 7th centuries BC, much later than the Bible claims. And they reject the idea that Israel existed as an independent state, as described in the Bible. Essentially, minimalists see the Bible as a collection of stories, not historical facts. On the flip side, we have the maximalists. These folks accept the Bible as reliable history and consider it a primary source for the time periods it covers. Some maximalists add a little caveat saying the Bible is accurate unless proven otherwise. So they believe in the biblical description of Israel as an ancient independent state. To keep it simple, minimalists accept the minimum amount of historical data from the Bible, whereas maximalists accept the maximum. For example, minimalists reject the idea that David and Solomon were kings over a vast empire, seeing them as tribal leaders at best. Meanwhile, maximalists take the Bible at its word, seeing David and Solomon as kings of a grand kingdom. But wait, there's more. Some archaeologists sit on the fence holding a middle ground between these two positions. These moderates might reject the existence of God like the minimalists or accept it like the maximalists. It really depends on the individual archaeologist. So who's right? Well, the answer isn't so black and white, but for the most part, maximalists have a stronger case. They see the Bible as a historical document, and much of their perspective has been supported by archaeological findings. Remember, this debate isn't just academic. It influences how we understand history, faith, and even our identity. Whether you lean towards minimalism, maximalism, or somewhere in between, it's always exciting to explore these perspectives. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more thought-provoking content. Catch you next time.